Now, have you ever been out on a mountain bike ride, having a wicked time, but thought, something don't feel right, something's missing here? Well, don't worry everyone, because I am here to help. Today, I've got some great tips on how I can improve your next mountain bike ride and turn the dial from 10 up to 11. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and here are some great tips for you.
Solo rides are sometimes necessary. You're a bit limited on time, no one's around, and you want to get out. So you go for a cruise around the local. Wandering around kind of aimlessly thinking, damn, I wish the guys were here. Well, next time, why not postpone that solo sesh and see what your buddies are up to? You can't beat it when there's a big group of you all out riding, feeding off each other's energy. Not only that, you can learn and push each other on benefiting your riding as well as getting those party trains flowing and everybody's got smiles for miles. Trail centres have come on leaps and bounds over the years, so it might be worth making the most of them. If you've been maxing out your local loop, getting dizzy with how many laps you've done, then it could be time to mix it up and head to the local or not so local trail centre. You can mix up your riding and experience some new sights and sounds on your bike. A great bonus of the trail centre is that a large majority of them have the added bonus of a bike shop and cafe on site, meaning that once your hard day's shredding is done, you can just mosey on back and dig into a nice slice of cake and a cup of tea. Or, if you're having some bike issues, take it to the on-site shop for them to have a look at. Finally, and what could be the biggest benefit to a trail centre, is year-round groomed trails. Primed for riding and often looked after by a dedicated team of trail builders, you get to enjoy a huge range of tracks, covering all abilities, meaning you can handpick what you want to ride and what suits you. Pre-planning your route can go a long way to benefiting your next mountain bike ride. There's tons of great apps out there you can use to help, such as Komoot, Strava or Garmin. Putting the time into planning a route can open up new opportunities and even lead to discovering new trails. This is no truer than if you've moved to a new area where you're learning where things are. Often these apps will have a pre-loaded route and recommendations helping you along the way and can even guide you once you're riding. That sounds like a winner in my book. Get out there and enjoy some real nice new trails. Is your bike a little neglected in the corner, feeling abandoned or just unloved? Whilst out riding, does it sound more like a bag of spanners than a well-oiled machine? Well, before you set off on your next big ride, take the time to make sure your trusty steed is up to scratch and running as it should. Start with a basic bolt check, making sure that all pivots and everything else that should be tight is tight. Drizzle a little oil on that parched chain of yours and make sure gears and brakes are working as they should be. You'll be thanking me mid-ride when you're not pulled over on the side of the trail with a broken bike, but 20 miles deep and keen to keep going because finally your bike can. Are you a serial training addict? Does every ride turn into an absolute smash fest where you finish in a sweaty mess with your heart about to explode out of your chest? I thought so. Next time you head out for a ride, why not rope in the missus or one of your mates and focus more on the sights and surrounds rather than the watts and beats per minute? You might just be surprised at what you see out there. It may not make you perfect, but putting in the time and practicing can have a profound effect on your riding and improving your future rides. Try to set aside some time a week to get in a gym session or two to help with that on-bike strength. Improving this will help you to ride harder for longer without fatiguing, giving you a better time on the bike. Putting in some structured bike training time during the winter will get you hyped for that summer to hurry up and pop its head out so you can make the most of all those winter gains. But remember, don't get too carried away and start turning those chilled summer rides into smash fests, finding yourself back in the pain cave where it's too hard to get out of. Don't do it. You'll be buried in there. Get out. Winter getting you down? It can be a tough time for everyone with a wetter climate. The UK often turns into a bog from November onwards. Every ride is a battle and the poor washing machine is on constantly, or at least mine is anyway. This is the perfect time to pop open the laptop and get looking for a cheeky winter break for you and the loved one. And if you got the spare cash, you could even take your partner. Heading to a hotter climate for a spin can not just keep you sane mentally when you've been tasting mud for months, but also give you a bit of time to get some proper mileage and bike time in without having to worry that your drivetrain is not going to grind to a paste. There's some great winter riding spots out there from southern Spain or Madeira, or if you want to travel a bit further, South America or New Zealand. Get out there, top up that tan and get on the bike. You know you want to.
So there we have it. Those are my top tips on improving your next bike ride, whenever that may be, hopefully sooner rather than later. As always, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Tune into our channel for more great content and look forward to seeing you again. Cheers.